How's it going, y'all? Welcome back here to another episode of Maple Monkey Media. And if you've checked out the channel before, then you know this fella right here. My name's Adam. Welcome to the channel. I just want to say before we get into today's video, muchly appreciate for all y'all that left the amazing comments that have reached out from my last video. I can feel the love, so just want to say thank you and much love to all y'all as well. At home right now, we're still locked in the grips of winter. Had another snowstorm last weekend where we got almost 2.5 feet of snow dumped in, but that hasn't stopped us from trying to prepare the stuff that we need to sow long term for the garden. So we're getting different things ready for the garden, and that's what today's video is going to be. I'm just going to do a little video showing you what we have on the go on our growing trays, on our growing racks. We have some heating pads over there as well. We're getting stuff on the go: peppers, leeks, onions, Brussels, stuff that requires a little bit more long-term sowing if you're starting from seeds. So we're giving us that little bit of extra time that requires. Hopefully the snow will be gone within another few weeks and get going on the greenhouse. We're going to do a straw bale garden here and at the cabin. So going to be two different gardens going on. One huge, massive one here, one a little bit bigger than it was last year down at the cabin. So I'll switch this bad boy around and I'll give you a rundown of what we have growing, some of the seeds that we still have yet to plant, and kind of what's going to be happening here for the next little bit. All right, y'all, we don't have much room, so we have to set everything out in the living room, but there's our setup so far, our grow stations, and over here is where we do all the planting. So we'll start here on the bottom shelf. We got some peppermint that's grown in right there. Picked that up, I don't know, about a week ago, so it's flourishing and coming out pretty good. And then we'll go up onto the next row here. Right in here, this is, I believe, some, what are those purple eggplants? Those are some eggplants. And in there, I believe, is some basil. Right next to it, we have our lemon verbena growing. We have the, it's pretty cool because down, if I can focus this camera, we have all kinds of new shoots and new growth coming in down there. We have all kinds, some muse, what does that say? Musselberg. Oh, sorry, some leeks. So those are leeks back there. And there is some rosemary. Creole onions are in this container as well. Spinach is doing really well in there. And these are in here, some strawberries. It's kind of got some glare coming off the saran wrap. We have the saran wrap on them to try and kind of get a little humidity effect, a little humidor going on. In here, some more onions. So these are Alisa Craig onions, coming in very nicely as you see there. It's the first year that I've done onions from seed. And then up here we have some more onions as well. In there, they're not sprouted yet, but those are red globe onions. And in there, there's some sweet Spanish onions. Coming along to the back, see that we have some tomatoes. Not sure what kind they are. I think they may be a couple different varieties. Maybe one of them is an ace tomato and the other one maybe a Scotian tomato. We're not really sure. We just kind of planted them. What do we have here? We have some Brussels sprouts as well that we started. They take a little bit longer to go, and we're going to have to thin them out, but they're coming up really nicely as well. We have a catskill, and this is catskill right there, and then over here this is Long Island improved, and then we have all kinds of different stuff back here in these containers as well. Now it's not the best. I mentioned it to the girlfriend before. These galvanized pots, we're kind of slowly getting those out of our planting cycles, but we already had stuff planted in them. There's not really that much drainage, and I don't want the galvanization from those pots to leach into the soil. So we don't have anything too crazy planted in there, just some clippings from some herbs. Come over here, and this is we overwintered a tomato plant. Tomato plant is doing absolutely wicked. Maybe in a couple weeks we may even see some blossoms coming from it. Have another tomato plant right there next to it by our little rosemary. Got to get that replanted and repotted. We have our lemon lime tree over here that is just doing absolutely amazing. Has probably like 15 blossoms coming off all over the place. So I'm hoping that we're going to get some lemons and limes. Can see some other blossoms here that haven't flowered yet. But yeah, just looking absolutely amazing. So there's that one. And then we have another one down over here as well. Not doing so good. Looking a little thin. But we have still some flowers and bulbs starting on it. So you never know. Never know. Can't hurt on try to keep it alive. Need some pruning. But we're going to let it go and see what happens. And then we'll move up here. Here we go. This is the bread and butter right now. This whole row is just peppers. Absolutely love peppers. So we wanted to get a lot of peppers on the go, just in case, we have family and friends that want some peppers. So I'll just give you the rundown over here. These peppers in these white containers, they're a mix of hot pepper mix. We have some in here. Those are California Wonders in both of those. Back here, just focus this. Those in the one back there, those are Santaka peppers. So we have 2 cubes of those going as well. And we're just keeping on going. These are long, slim cayennes right in that little container. Same with back there. And then stuff that we haven't had sprout yet, but just planted it last night. Some Anaheim chilies, some Hungarian yellow wax peppers in the back there. And so everything over here as well is Anaheim chilies. So we're gonna have lots and lots of peppers on the go, hopefully at least. So far everything is doing absolutely wicked that we have on the grow shelves here. All that we're using for lights are these fluorescent. They're 2-tube fluorescents, right around the 6500K spectrum. All they are is just shop lights that I had left over from when I was growing microgreens. If you don't know about microgreens, definitely recommend growing some. They're done in probably could be less than a week, and super packed full of nutrients, super easy to grow, and they'll give your salad and burgers and whatever you want to put them in just that extra little hint of just deliciousness. So here's our planting table that we have here. I'll switch it around and I'll show you what's going on here. We have a couple of humidors and the heat mat that has some seeds on it right now, and some other peppers inside. So I'll show you that, and what else we're going to be planting for our seed haul that we have in front of us. All right, well, we don't have a gardening heat mat. This right here is just literally one of the heat mats that you use for your back. Has a different temperature setting right here. So we found that it works absolutely amazing. And we have some peppers down there that are starting to come up as well, and trying to root some of the lemon verbena sprouts that we took off the other day. And then in here, we've had great success in doing the paper towel method with keeping them on the heat pad as well. That's the hot pepper mix we have right there. That's the yellow hint of peppers right there. So yeah, we have all kinds of stuff. These are the peppers that we have planted. Over here are some of the onions that we have planted as well. And then literally all in here, those are seeds that we have planting as well. And over in that container too. So lots of stuff left to go, and absolutely amazing that we've come this far so far. Like I just said, with a lot of this stuff, it's the first year trying it out. Typically, I try and buy transplants because I'm a little bit later into the season, or I just don't have a consistent source of heat and electricity where I was at the cabin. But this year is the first year doing successfully so far, knock on wood, peppers and onions from seed. And as you've seen there, they're doing absolutely amazing. So if we can keep the temperature consistent in here for the peppers, I don't think that they're going to get too spindly, and they should have a nice base started for when we get the greenhouse built and we can move them out there. So this is super exciting. We touched this tomato the other day, and we were just smelling our fingers, and we're just like, oh man, it smells so good. Tomatoes. We have like 30 kinds of tomatoes that are coming in for us. Don't have any of them planted yet, as it's still too early. Like I said, we're just getting our long-term stuff on the go that takes a little bit more to mature, and same with on the opposite end, where like Brussels sprouts they're a cold hardy plant. We're going to do cold frames for those later on in the season. So it's just exciting. Wanted to get this up as a beginning stages of the garden. Here at this property, me and my girlfriend's place, we're going to have straw bales here, and I'm going to build a greenhouse there, here, and down at the cabin as well. I'm going to do an actual greenhouse, a better greenhouse than I did last year, and probably going to get some more straw bales on the go down there as well, and do the, I think I have maybe 3, 4, 5 beds down there that are I did hugelkultur. If you checked out my video the other previous year, I did a hugelkultur bed. Turned out absolutely amazing. So we're going to do a couple more of those. Just got to wait for all this snow to get out of the way. But like I say, I just wanted to get this video of all of this amazing plants there that you see over behind me. What are we growing? Well, that's what we're growing right there. So absolutely awesome. Just going to be a short little different video, and I muchly appreciate y'all stopping out, checking what's on the go here at the channel. And there's going to be tons more videos coming up when the nicer weather hits. I have plans for everything. All kinds of different stuff. Seen a clip that was sent to me. Gonna do a cordwood sauna, so can't wait to get that on the go. And yeah, like I say, stay tuned. Lots happening. Muchly appreciate the continued support. And this is Adam from the short little vegetable light growing video here, signing off for the day. Keep that stick on the ice. Keep on going and keep moving towards your dreams. There is no failure if you just keep on trucking forward. So keep trucking forward, y'all. Have a great and blessed day. Adam and Maple Monkey Media signing off. Woo, woo, woo. God bless y'all.